From my experience regarding numerology forecasts, if you really want to see the magic of numerology, don't read, for example, a daily forecast before you start your day. Rather, read the forecast at night, just before you go to bed at the end of the day, and you'll see for yourself how uncanny and actually spooky at times numerology can be. And it just goes to prove, really, in my view, just the whole synchronicity of things. When I talk about synchronicity, I'm not necessarily talking about what people would see as things falling into place, if that makes sense. Rather, I'm focusing on the chron in the word, in terms of chrono, time, everything running like clockwork. There is a master plan. You may not be aware of it, you may not see it, but it definitely is there, and you can definitely access it should you wish to. But for me, when I do read my numerology forecasts at the end of the day, not that every time is pinpoint, but a lot of the time when I do read it at the end of the day, when I'm winding down, looking back on the day myself in my reality, and then looking at the reality of the forecast, man, you'll be quite shocked. So do that. Another reason not to read the forecast before you begin your day is that you may actually consciously or subconsciously end up self-fulfilling prophecies. They may be prophecies that you'd rather avert, or they may be prophecies that you hope for. Either way, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to read, for example, a daily forecast before you begin your day, because it could become like a sort of mind trip where you actually do things to make sure that what you read happens. But obviously weekly forecasts are very good because you can see how the week, in terms of energies, vibrations, and resonance, you'll see all those things, how the course of the week is. It's a good thing, because obviously a forecast, you have to remember, is like, think of it as a weather forecast, you know. When you look at the weather forecast, be it on your mobile phone nowadays or on TV in the morning, it's not that the weather you anticipate will certainly come past, but you are prepared, aren't you? So it's the same thing with numerology forecasts. It's not necessarily that what you read will happen, but at least should it happen, you are prepared. That's basically what it is. So think of it as war. You go out prepared. But I would say read the daily forecast at the end of each day, just to see how closely it matches up to your numbers and yourself in your reality. And of course, for weekly and monthly forecasts, have a look at them in advance so that you are prepared, you know, because you do have guidance. You're not alone. I'm here with you.